From my spot, in the general direction, you should be able to pick him up. Roger that. Is he over the ridge line there?
Ridge location of square.
Negative. Confirm you see my...
You've got the Pimax Crystal Light in your hands, and DCS is calling. You're expecting crisp visuals, smooth motion, and that feeling of real-world presence only VR can deliver. But if you're jumping in without setting things up properly, you're probably not getting any of that. Yet. This guide changes that. We're going to dial in DCS for the Crystal Light from the ground up, starting with your Nvidia setup, updating DLSS the right way, unlocking hidden driver settings, and then moving into headset tuning and in-game optimization. The goal? A crystal clear, fluid VR experience where every switch, dial and landscape detail looks and feels just right. If you're ready to make DCS truly come alive in VR, let's get into it. And it all starts with the Nvidia App. So, first things first, make sure your Nvidia App is fully updated and that your graphics driver is up to date as well. This is the backbone of everything we're about to do. Now, if you add DCS World to the Nvidia App's games list, you'll probably see that DLSS override isn't supported. But don't worry, we can still make DCS run with the latest DLSS 4 presets using a tool called Dlss Swapper. Download and install Dlss Swapper. Once installed, just launch it, select DCS from the list, or point it to the install folder manually and pick the latest DLSS version available. Open the DLSS drop-down and select the first option in the list. That should be the latest DLLs pulled from Nvidia's SDK. Once you've selected it, click the Swap button. It'll start downloading the new DLLs files, and for whatever reason this part can take a bit longer than expected. Just be patient and wait for the loading cycle to disappear. Once it's done, click Swap again to make sure the new files are properly applied. After that, close the window, then click the DLSS version again to double check that the current DLSS shown is the one you selected. If it is, you're good to go. Next, you'll need Nvidia Profile Inspector. Go ahead and download the zip file. You can find all the links needed in the video description. Once it's downloaded, create a new folder. Doesn't matter where or what you name it. And extract the contents of the zip file into that folder. The last thing you'll need to download is an XML file called customsettingnames.xml. Download it and place it in the same folder where you extracted the Nvidia Profile Inspector files. Once that's in place, go ahead and launch Nvidia Profile Inspector. Click on the search bar in the top left corner, type DCS and select dcs.exe from the list. Make sure the file path that appears under the selected profile is correct. It should point to your actual DCS installation. Next, scroll down to the section 5, Common. Here you'll need to choose the latest DLSS preset from Nvidia. Open the drop-down, scroll down and select the most recent option available. In this case is the K preset, which shows up under a slightly strange or unclear name, but don't worry, it's the right one. Once that's set, scroll further down to the section called Other and enable both DLSS RR override and DLSS SR override. These settings make sure DCS uses the updated DLSS behavior we swapped in earlier. The next step is purely for debugging purposes. It's a quick way to confirm that DCS is actually using the correct DLSS version and preset we applied earlier. You can skip this if you're confident everything's working, or enable it just once for testing and then turn it off afterward. To disable it later, you simply delete this registry entry. To do it, click on your Windows search bar, type reg and select the registry editor from the results. Once you're in your registry editor, go to Local Machine, Software, search for Nvidia Corporation, go to Global, NGX Core. Once you're here, right-click in the folder, create New, DWORD 32-bit value. Now, this is important. Name it Show DLSS Indicator. Just like that. Once you've done, press Enter, right-click on it, modify, choose decimal, base, and value data set 1024, and click OK. Then you can see 1024 here. Now, before jumping into DCS, let's take a quick look at the Nvidia Control Panel. Right-click on your desktop and open it up. Head over to the Manage 3D Settings section and make sure that low latency mode is set to Ultra. Also check that Virtual Reality pre-rendered frames is set to 1. Also, if you want, you can set Power Management mode to Prefer Maximum Performance. This ensures that your GPU runs at its full potential without throttling down, providing the best possible performance during demanding VR session. Alright, now let's move on to DCS, go to the Settings menu, and these are the settings I personally use. As you can see, I have most things maxed out. However, I always encourage you to experiment and adjust these settings to fit your own hardware. Just make sure upscaling is set to DLSS. I'm not using Quad View as my hardware handles everything just fine without it, but if you're looking for a boost in performance, Quad View can help. Just be aware that it comes with a slight hit to image quality. Now let's head over to Pimax Play, go to the device settings. Into the device section, select a 90 Hz upscale refresh rate. This strikes a good balance between performance and visual quality for most setups. Next, head over to the Games tab. Under Common Settings, set the render quality to 0.75. This will help improve performance without sacrificing too much visual fidelity. Then enable Pimax OpenXR, Quad View, and Pimax Central Priority Rendering. Then set to Quality Preset. Under the General tab, make sure Pimax OpenXR is the active runtime. Well, I think you're good to go now. You've got everything set up. So let's launch DCS. Once you're in, let's hop into an instant action. Just to double check that we're using the correct DLSS preset. Keep an eye on the bottom left corner of your screen. If everything's working as expected, you should see the DLSS version and preset letter displayed there. This confirms that all the tweaks we've done are in effect and running smoothly. Hope you found this video useful. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.